Here we go. Okay. So it looks like Rev dropped a new video. And see if I can pull it up without this thing pissing me off today. And because I'm a broke bitch, I apologize for the damn ad interruptions. Can't do nothing about it till I get paid. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, well, we'll watch this one first. Fucking great. Ah, shit. So this is right from his actual page, because he ain't gonna get shit for me, so he can try.
So yeah. If your IQ is above the room temperature, you could probably guess what I'm in. Oh, Rev is in like an insane asylum in Harrisburg. You know, the state the state hospital for the rest of his life. Well, maybe you're right about that. But I can't I can't really.
Hey, Twiggy, how you doing tonight, hon? Rev, shut up. Okay, nobody cared really. I'm just speculating. Oh my god, look at him. He is fucked.
Try and hide the fact that I'm in a tent. So yeah, I'm in a tent. The location of which will not be known. But I'll tell you, I can make this a fucking rant and rave. Yes, I'm still wearing this shirt. For those of you that are going to go to me, that's really weird that you're still wearing Ezzy's shirt. Well, it's not really Ezzy's shirt, okay? Yeah, she gave it to me and wanted me to model it for her. Yeah. But
Ew. I think the entire world has seen enough of you modeling, okay?
everything that had to do with her, in my mind now, has pretty much been inverted this way. And I'll say that about the whole end of the Tommy.
Hey, Fallout, how you doing?
Arc.
It's
Oh my
called
God.
your breakup arc, not the Tommy arc. Come on now.
Deal. You call it the Uncle Tom arc. Yeah. The end of that arc of the story was very bad on my part. There you go. You're gonna say, "Oh shit, she got to him." That's it. That's all it took. Oh, I heard the name of Demetrio. There's a crew. You have to have a crew because if you don't, you get lonely out.
Oh, Jesus, here we go. Shut up. Fix this shit. Okay, there we go. What you think all drugs should be legal with no penalty? I mean, if people want to choose to kill themselves, sure. Some of these videos need to have trigger warnings. I do not have enough weed pens for some of these fucking videos. I swear. Oh my God. Please don't. Dude, stay away from the meth and the caffeine. Okay, dude, and go to bed, go to sleep. Just go to sleep. Hey, Dr. Spock, how you doing? From what I'm gathering from this video and the one I'm watching after this one, our dude here has been doing something with a glass pipe because, yeah, I know he was sick, so that's probably why his nose is all red. Plus, it's been cold. I don't know, but no. He's fucked right now, is what it is. Maybe it is. Maybe Shani punched him in the face. Billions. Get the fuck out of here. You only have like 4.35K subscribers. That's not millions, okay? It's thousands. It's a big difference, or billions. Wow. Yeah, it's $750,000 you blew through on dumb shit. Then you got to live in your uncle's house for free that you has been in your family and you guys destroyed. Shut up. The hell you mean there's no... Shut up. You do realize that the Susquehanna River dum-dum runs from this whole area, through your area, all the way into New York. Get out of here. Wait, you can't hear it? What the fuck? Hold on. Why is there no audio? I know, I just paused it now, but why can't you hear it? It's like all the way up. I'm gonna try it again. Give me 1 second, guys. God damn it. Sorry. Phone call. All right, I'm gonna play this. Tell me if you can hear it or not. Somebody else had issues too. It wasn't just me. So you little troll hoes can go kick rocks barefooted. Okay. Other people were having issues too. Can you hear it? Hey, Bucky. Okay. I'm going to try to refresh it. My son's trying to help me through it because I am not understanding what's going on. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna watch all this shit again. All right, that's where we were. So turn my Bluetooth off. All right. Wait a minute. What is that? That might help. Fucking goddamn dog. Okay. I'm gonna try this again. Still nothing? It can't be me then, because everything is. I turned my Bluetooth off. Nothing's on. So it has to be, and I refreshed it. I don't know. Let me try the other video. Because he cuts this one off. I know that, oops, this other channels were having issues with the same thing. The audience couldn't hear it. Close out that page. All right, I'll try it again. Try to reboot it. Maybe it's YouTube. I don't know either, Bucky. Somebody else had issues. A couple other people I was watching their chat said that they couldn't hear the video. What is this? Oh, okay. All right, share screen. Yeah, it's probably the fucking user for real. Because I told you guys I am not fucking tech savvy. I haven't lied about that, Bucky. Stop it.
You know, it's written that all the teachings that Jesus did, he did in the sunlight, in the open.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Why? Because we're not like the oligarchy, the bullshit, the fucking overlord reptilian. In cases, reptilian. It's not all reptilian.
It's his previous video then, because there's nothing wrong with my thing. So I don't know what happened in the last one. He basically cut it out because somebody came to the tent. I think his connection. Hey, healer.
In certain case, Fuck.
Thank you, Nathan. Hey, healer. How you doing, hon?
Sorry, I just had a beautiful slice. Bigly beautiful slice, folks, of Sheets pizza, which is highly rated. I would rate that at least an 8, maybe a 9. So I was feeling good for a second for a certain reason. And I said to myself, I want to make a video for the folks because it's bullshit. You know what I mean? I want to say thank you to
Yes, Bucky, his tent meth dealer.
everybody. And yeah, that would include Jules and Frank.
This is an arc that I started watching a few months back. I don't know if you remember when I was telling you about this fucking chick. She's really fat, and her weird ass fucking boyfriend or whatever he is that, like, I don't know, they're weird. They live in Scranton. Yeah, it's comfy.
And all of you guys that, you know, it's like, oh, we don't like each other and we're going to have feuds and then we're going to try and be friends. And then when I say that God told me I should be with Shani, you're going to turn your back on me and treat me like shit again.
Yeah, she does. She poops in a bucket. It's gross, man. Gassy and Bean, yeah. Stop telling my secrets, guys. Come on.
So, and that's just show business. There's
You're gonna make me sound like other people on here who can't take criticism and roasting. Come on. I'm just kidding. Ha ha.
no business like it in the world. That's true. But I look at my beautiful girl here that I love. And I'm glad we're having this experience. I mean, if it has to be with somebody, I'm glad it's, you know, with her. But
I bet you are. I bet you she keep her whole 600 pounds keeps you fucking really warm. Hey, Private Ryan. We're watching, I think, what's supposed to be Rev have hallucinations and stuff. he's fucked.
my main message I wanted known, and the reason really in the beginning was the spark of what made me do the video, and it's rambling as usual. But that's part of what I do, you know. I just want to say that humanity as a whole doesn't really give a trash about.
Yeah, it's great, Nate. Here, he says in a minute, he'll be like, Jesus is here. I'm talking to Jesus right now. Oh my God. It's fucking hilarious. This is new from today, Private Ryan. Yes, Fallout. That is facts. All facts right there. Yeah, these are new. Like, he Private Ryan, he's fucked. He's definitely on one. I don't know what. But if I'd have to guess, I'd say meth. I'm just gonna say it.
Homeless people. Sure, the church will do cool things and go out there and say, we'll feed your ass, we'll clothe your ass like Jesus said to do. You dig? but the real rejects, you know, the ones that for whatever reason it might be, and I told you mine is real weird. It's just that YouTube decided that my reputation was worth laughs enough.
No, you and Shani put all that out there to make it funny. You did it to yourselves. Yeah, he did. He did tell on himself. Holy shit. That was a good clip. I've been saying it this whole time and everybody told me no. I'm like, yeah, they're on something.
To make my life unlivable in terms of an actual career anymore. And that's why I continue to talk to you, because it's pretty much my only option now. Could I go into the National Guard? Because
you could go get the help that you fucking need and get an actual job. The fuck?
I'm pretty fucking physically fit and maybe have a 5 million plus type of salary that I could feed Shani on and all the beautiful things that she wants to have and all.
He's still making fun of her. Does he even realize that he's doing it to feed Shani? He needs that. I think he is, Private Ryan. Like, I mean, obviously we can't prove it, but he did come out and admit it. There's a clip out there. Yeah, yes, Nate. I told you it's crazy.
The delicacies that are cool. If you got something and be blessed with it by Jesus, then you take it and use the fucking cocksucker, right? You dig this. So I'm just saying that in general, and especially I'd say I would put a reticule on Scranton government because that's where I am right now. I'm in Scranton, PA. The Dunder Mifflin Paper Company, dog shit NBC, that basically use the city.
No, they're definitely not desperate enough to take fucking Rev. Could you imagine a kid kicker helping with the Epstein files? No, get out of here. No fucking way.
He used the city.
When he was arrested for that, I heard, actually it's on one of Shani's videos, that he had to be put in protective, well, it's not, they don't have protective custody here anymore, but he had to be put in solitary confinement, meaning he spent that 13 days in a cell by himself because he was getting threatened for what he did to her kid.
For income, and really don't bless him that much with nothing. How many, let's take a guess here of how many trillions of dollars will start there. Does the streaming services make on watching The Office every, say, year? Let's go with that. Yeah, I'd say probably 4 trillion.
Well, I can add that up for you right quick, Rev, because see, I use streaming services that cost me an arm and a fucking leg, and I don't think that number is quite accurate. So, he said in a year, right? Yeah, no. That number is way off, sir. Put the glass pipe down.
Somewhere in that, and as it gets bigger, which it always will, because I mean they're starting to have smartphone satellite type crazy internet access in Uganda, and places that are, you know, before.
Rev thinks because he lives in Scranton that the Office TV shows. Oh, very true, Buggy. I never noticed that. So, Rev, if Scranton owes you money just because of a TV show, does that mean Biden does too? Because you know that's Biden's hometown. Okay, he may not live here anymore, but he used to. That's why we spent millions of dollars of taxpayer money to put up those signs. Joe Biden Freeway or Expressway, my bad. The Joe Biden Expressway. Are you sleeping under one of them? Hmm? Stop blaming other people. You did it to yourself. You had $750,000. $750,000. And you guys blew through it in less than a year. You did this. Nobody else owes you shit.
Or you know what, they'll be with the pygmies, and they'll have a 5G tower frying their fucking pineal gland. You know what I mean? Just like us. That's why we're so distraught.
Nate, I'll give you a call because if you're thinking about that, you're gonna need some advice, especially on this platform, anyways.
Insane in the membrane, insane got no brain. Do you know what that song was about? It's MK Ultra, really. At the end of it, that's what that song's about. But it's very much openly telling you it's satanic. That's a satanic song to tell you that we are going to make you insane in your membrane. Do you get that? You see, as I'm saying this, I see a cross. Wow. All right. Wow.
Yes, yes, that's why she's in and out of the damn, eventually the hospital, and I use Geisinger. So I know, like, they're gonna get sick of her. They know I don't have an option sometimes, but she does. She has options. Like, she could go and fucking lose the weight and stop this stupidness and get on the right medications. She needs to stop using her mental health issues as an excuse for what she's done, because it's not an excuse. I know multiple people with bipolar, ADHD. No. That's probably where I'd start, Nate, to be honest. But I'll call you later.
Wow.
Here it comes.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. I see Jesus on the cross right now. I have an open vision.
Your issues are. Exactly. Everybody in the world right now has issues of some kind. I don't deny mine. PTSD and anxiety and depression are real shit. Everybody, I think, especially in America, has had some form of depression since 2020. Shit. Thank you. I do. I try. Goes mad with power. Yeah, right.
It's as it was, he just said, and he's hanging there.
Oh my God.
Whoa. I'm sorry. I'm having like a spiritual moment with you right now on a video I'm recording. You know? Oh, I feel protection and Jesus in the air. Like this land is anointed that I got my feet on for right now. Not because I'm some kind of awesome person. I'm a piece of fucking dog shit. And Shanny would tell you that. I ain't a PDF and that stuff though. I'm not a wife beating asshole. I'm not a all that bullshit she said. It was because we were mad. You know that shit.
They can heal themselves, healer, in multiple ways. Like I was saying, like I've told you guys over and over again, I've raised kids with mental health issues, and most of my kids, almost all of them, don't use any type of medication. They found other ways to deal with it. That's why two of them look like the Hulk and the She-Hulk had a baby. and I'm not lying. They do, man. Like, because instead of taking their aggression out on everybody else, they take it to the gym and hit the bag and the weights. And we all talk to each other, you know? Healing. Well, healer, you can only tell somebody. It's up to them to take the advice, right? Hey, somebody answer this for me before I hit play again. I was watching Strawberry Dome's chat this morning, her stream. She had a Yato up there. Is that his brother? The one who's got like the Daria looking character? Because they both sound almost similar. And I know the other Yato has. Yeah, no, there's no reason to. My actions are my own, not because I have PTSD and crap. It just, I still can go outside and touch the grass, you know?
It is what it is. And it came out on the internet, and I feel horrible about it. So actually, I'll probably name this video I'm sorry Shani lives, or she says Shani lives. I don't know.
It's lives. Lives. Good Lord, she said it in front of you a million times.
I think it's Shani lives, but she's always Shani for Christ to me. I really wish she would take that name and use it forever, because it's a beautiful. If you don't want to keep the old one, then make it Shannon for Christ. Make it something new. Rebirth name. Shannon for Christ. Get rid of the Shani, because man, yeah. That name is what you would now call infamous of YouTube, Shani. So
you both are infamous within yourselves. Like, you don't understand. Nobody pulled him into a Discord, did they? And just fucking drag his ass for hours.
Change that. Be Shannon instead. You're the real Shannon anyway. Not that other, all the guys thought she was hot, whatever her name was.
That is facts, Fallout. That is facts right there.
Whatever, that's Shannon. No, you're the real one. See, I love Shani, and it's the only thing I worry about out here is her. That's it. I could go home to the Lord tomorrow with a heart attack because my dad died when he was 47 of a massive coronary where 99% of his main pumper in his heart was blocked off. And it was even a miracle that he was living, really. That's what my Uncle Dave said, who is a heart surgeon.
So your dad died from a heart attack. That sucks, and I'm sorry. But your uncle was a heart surgeon, and your dad didn't think to go to the doctor? I mean, I can't really talk because my dad had open heart surgery, and we all tried to tell his big Italian ass to stop eating the way that he does. And yes, I can make fun of my Italian father right now. So for the haters watching, go go touch grass. Exactly. Those are cigarillos. Yes, he did. And that's his choices are why nobody's helping him and he's allegedly homeless.
He said it's just a miracle, Eileen, that you weren't that Billy wasn't driving the car or the truck. We had a 90 Caravan, I think it was, or 87 Caravan. It's really nice. My dad built it out in the back, and it had like a place to play cards and have a drink. And there may have been a fucking fridge in there, but a real nice place in the back where mom could sleep with me and we could get rest. It was awesome. I wish I had that right now. Holy shit. But anyway, life is very interesting. I'll tell you that. But I praise Jesus for an open vision of him on the cross. And I just have to ask you,
That's also facts, Fallout. And didn't he sleep with his mom till he was like 19? Didn't she make him or something? Allegedly. Um yeah. Yeah. No, his mother definitely did not do him any type of favors. Ew. That's gross.
oh, here it comes. Oh, Jesus, right? He's going to talk about the Bible. I click off the video. What? You just killed yourself again. You get this. If you clicked off my video when I mentioned an open vision of Christ, and I have a question for you, then you're going to go to hell. You're going to be in the lake of fire, man. It's a fucking.
It definitely could have been healer, but still, like he could have put a mattress on the floor, you know? They didn't have to share a bed. After a certain age, it's just, you know, yeah, that sucks. I feel terrible, like, even saying anything, but I think that's why. Yes, exactly, Fallout. He doesn't, and that is true because I know they said he had a girlfriend before, but I don't think it was anything like what he's in now. Because didn't Shanny just show up at his house with her kids, like, hey, I'm here, and like he took her in. He's never had experience with other children. He doesn't have children of his own. Exactly, Fallout. That's what I'm saying. Like, I understand the need to help people, but I would have been like, listen, you can't stay here, but here's some money. go go get a place, or go get a hotel room. Oh God, that's horrible. I can't do that. Like, as much as me and my family roast each other, we're all family oriented. Like, even if the person I'm with, if I don't like their mother, I don't have to talk to her, but they do. That's their mother. And I'm still going to be cordial and respectful.
An altar call right now in the name of Jesus. It's been way too long since I did anything like this. And yeah, I could have JC do it for you too. I do love Jesus, He's my Lord and Savior and everything like that. And I really do love him in my heart of hearts. That's all pink and sparkly on the insides.
Oh, Jesus.
I I really love Jesus, you know, he's my savior. And as you can really feel God in a place like this because I'm out.
No. And yes, they do need those type of skills. Like, I literally raised 6 kids without a without help, because like I said, I basically raised my youngest two's father, and I don't care. I can talk shit about him because what person does not talk shit about their fucking ex? Okay, let's be honest. Because watching Shani and Rev both, he's both of them in one person. He's just not, well, he ain't no 600 pounds, but and he has a job. I will give him that. But my kids knew, like, growing up, I taught them, like, you can't, there's things in life that you can't do. What's right and what's wrong, what men are supposed to do. And they, also had, like, my uncle helped, and good friends of mine that are guys that I've known their whole lives, have stepped up too. And so, like, especially when my older boys got old enough and started learning things, and they helped out with the younger ones. I agree, Healer. I really do.
Out here homeless with Jason, fucking asshole. I'll always tell you how much of an asshole Jason is because he's phony. He says that he's always nice to girls, but then he treats Shani and me like dog shit all day because he's a fucking asshole. I hate Jason. He can fuck himself. Even though he is a little hot. There you
Absolutely the fuck not, sir. No.
go. There. Oh, people love that. That's my drag character. Shani. Oh, she's like whatever. No, she's just relaxing in there and she's beautiful. And I love Shani. Wow. Is that Air Force One? Bro! Air Force One!
Rev, it's not Air Force One, dude. Okay? It's not. Plausible Rev. Sure, yes. Yeah. No, he manifested her with his cash. And she did some kind of mind fuckery on him from that satanic cult she was in.
Holy.
Let me just remind you guys too that our life flight planes here are blue and white. I've been in one twice. So yeah.
Holy shit. Blue and white. Blue and white fucking Trump.
Fuck you, Trump.
No, I'm good. I will. Holy shit. That was Air Force One.
Yes, she did a minute. No, that was not Air Force One. Oh my God.
One.
Fuck
you. Shani literally has said twice now, fuck him, and gave it the middle finger. I can't disagree. I ain't getting into heaven. People tell me probably my odds aren't that good. Yeah, that's right, Don. You tell the people exactly what you are as a lesser magic, very low IQ Mason. But at the same time, he's not dumb at all. That's the secret Trump. The Trump you see is the one where he's on the WWE with fucking Vince McMahon and he gives him a stone cold stunner and it's bullshit. It's stupid dog shit and it makes no sense. Now I'm seeing Don over here with his fucking hair. What the hell is that about? Fuck you.
His hair? He's old. The fuck you think is wrong with his hair? It's fucking gray and white.
You're an asshole, dude. You know, you betrayed everybody. That we thought you were something and you're dog shit. You know, you're worse than Obama. Way worse. Why are you
Yes. Yes, healer. Yes, Fallout.
way worse? Because you convinced people that you were a populist when you were a fascist in your heart. Barack Obama believes in progressivism and he's open about it. Well, with a Democrat veneer, which is very polished and awesome looking. Barack Obama is a perfect political specimen.
Melanie. Milani. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, she has to be.
In my opinion. If they ran him again, he would win in probably 97% of the vote. Something close to that, I would guess. Maybe 90, not high 90s. High 90s, folks. The big deals. Against Trump, no doubt that Trump loses. He loses big. Whoa, that was real
Well, thank God he can't run again then, huh? Dumbass.
good. That was a really good Trump. I'm proud of myself. Could you please pray for Shanny's tooth? I'm going to ask.
Oh, I know. No, I agree with you, healer. I'm not disagreeing at all. Could you please pray for Shanny's tooth?
For prayers today in the name of Jesus. For Shanny's teeth. They are done. And it might be a little while before you hear from her. I'm not sure because of that mouth situation. But I really do love her and I praise God that we came back together. And we were able to put that past aside.
Yeah, her tooth. Her tooth. She could be in the hospital for that too, to be honest, if she has an infection in her mouth or something.
But even bring it up and talk about it.
I thought that was a dude that was laughing because they're like in a tent community.
It maturely, pretty much. We've both been on sides where we could look at it and talk about it a little bit.
It could very well be Fallout. It probably is. Mouth care is important. If you get infection in your mouth, that shit gets into your bloodstream. Yeah.
First, it was no. I can't talk to you about that. Well, let's just not talk about it. But now we have had opportunities to talk about it and be serious about it. And I think it's mostly mended. I think I can say from my end that I'm sorry for all the bullshit that I did, because I did do bullshit. 100% I did bullshit. And it was all scripted, sort of. All I needed to be was performative and shit talk. That's all that was required of me. And at that point, I was so done in the relationship, which is accurate, okay, that I said, fuck it, I'll do it. I'll go as negative as I can. But if you noticed, I never once would say that Shanny was a bad parent. I never once would say that Shanny is a bad person at all, other than how I felt at the time was her.
Yes, you did. Yes, the fuck you did. Shut. Dude, you need to put the pipe down and go to bed.
Narcissism that had gotten triggered. And that's not her fault. Because with BPD people, if you are knowingly pushing
That's not true. Stop doing that.
them, which at that point, I was seeing it as just fun for the last hurrah, because I knew that Tommy could no longer do the shit with the house. It was over, for sure. Okay? So there's an element of it that I was thinking about Tommy, because Brent just a week before showed up.
Dude, you could have done what everybody told you both to fucking do, especially you. You could have gone down and gotten an eviction order. It's not hard.
At my door. And he said, Jason, please listen to me. There's things going on. And I need you. And he didn't even say it to me, but I said, you need us out. And he said, yes. Any way you can, you need to leave here now. This is not your place anymore. And it's just, there's a lot going on. And he said, when I said to him, I thought I lost my family because of the alcohol, really. The worst thing I ever did was pick up a drink, and that was at my cousin's wedding. Well, that's where it started, my alcoholism. Because I was like, I don't drink. And his buddy went, dude, it's a fucking wedding. You got to drink. And he was like 37, I think, something like that. I was like 19 or 20, something like, I don't know. And I took the drink, and I was like, wow, this makes me feel good.
My mind is just... What fucking teenager has not tried to drink? Rev, shut up.
And that was it. I drank a little out of my mom's liquor cabinet when I was a kid, but that was really nothing. That wasn't anything real bad, you know?
Is it just me? Like, they're around the same age as me, okay? We'd all lie to our parents and go get that MD 2020 and go meet in fields and shit, and then wake up and hurry home before we get caught. And then in our 20s, we could still go out and drink and go to work the next fucking day feeling like shit, but we went to work. Like, am I wrong? The fuck is he doing? Well, I know he was sheltered, but shit.
I could have had more, but I got to a point where I was like, oh, that feels good. And then I just stop it and not drink anymore, and so I didn't vomit or nothing. But any knowing analyzer of these things, of alcoholism, whatever professional, that psychiatric shit, I guess. That's why when you go to a behavioral health unit, they'll have AA there, because addiction to alcohol and every other substance ties in with behavioral health, i.e. psychology, right? Yeah. They always have groups that you can go to in these places, behavioral health units. Guys,
yes, they are optional, dum-dum. They do a drug and alcohol evaluation on you. I used to work in one. Jesus fucking Christ.
Singer has one, the place I told you about, Brooklyn, not Brooklyn, bitch. Brook Glen, okay? Those places, they have groups that discuss things like dialectic behavior therapy, or DBT. And then they take you through that shit over a course. If you're there 2 months, they cycle only things out a month. That's what I was told at Brooklyn. So if you're there 2 months, you will have seen every single course pretty much that they're going to have for the year until they rotate new material. So they're helpful places, though, especially if you're homeless and mentally ill, like Jenny and I are, okay? They have resources that can get you on the right track, which, well, I'm going to tell you the main people that have helped us here. And I'm going to be straight up with you, as straight up as I can be.
Oh, I just seen her. Did y'all see that? I just fucking seen her. She is in the tent. Oh, shit.
Okay. It's you, guys. I'm being real, man. Whoever gave, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart because you made this happen with
Those are horrible. They are not cigarettes, they are cigarellos. And they are shitty. Yeah, right? Tell us who the enablers are.
pretty sleek thing going on here. And it does bring a tear to my eye. It really does that you would care and hook us up the way you did and provide a lot of cool stuff.
Guys, instead of paying these people, go over and help out people who really need it. They don't. They have the means to go take care of themselves, and they choose not to.
That we needed, including that, yeah. And they'll go, "You're buying them cigarettes." No, it's things that every homeless person kind of desires.
Yes, exactly. Fallout, freaking nasty.
And we're just here to provide to, give them out. Because everything when you're homeless is a tithing table. And I'm going to tell you that at the 20th hour, right now, we're at the 20-minute mark of the video, that Jesus Christ is coming soon. And if you don't know him today, then you need to know him now. Not you need to know him yesterday.
Guys, if you don't know him, you need to. You heard the man, Jesus Christ. We know him, Rev. We know him. Okay? Shut up.
The day before yesterday, you should have known Christ in the womb. Well, you knew Christ in the womb.
Oh, Jesus. Wait. Oh my God. Oh my God, guys. I need to watch something else now. Oh. What do you guys want to watch? I could do an archive. Fallout, I think they have both. I think they have a tent and a tarp because she looked like she was laying on a bunch of shit. I don't know. Oh, I got to. I got to. I'm just trying to think. Oh shit. Fucking Skittles and G-Man are fucking at it again. Those two need to make like I don't know. Just go meet up somewhere. They can both live stream it and earn something off of it and just bitch slap the hell out of each other. Get it over with. I don't know who I'd bet money on though yet. They'd have to make it fair though. They'd have to put a blindfold on G-Man. All right. Let's see. I don't know. Let's check out if he's made anything new. Streets of Rap. Yes, healer. Oh, somebody caught her. Somebody caught her right there. Oh, shit. Uh, Y'all want to check out some Vaughn because, like, I got an hour to kill.
Good morning. How we doing this morning, everybody? Are we
Thank you,
doing all
Fat
right?
Photog.
It's morning coffee, TikTok version. We're doing conservative morning coffee, TikTok version.
Yes, absolutely. Is he still hunting them? I have no idea. I didn't even watch his new stream. Y'all want to check it out? We don't have to watch the whole fucking thing because what the fuck is his? I'm just gonna do the old one because I don't know. He keeps changing his channel name. I think this is it. So I started to watch it and I got distracted.
Because once they're old enough, I am G-Man, your host.
Yes, that's what I said. Y'all didn't Kent.
There's a lot of people that, I'm actually going to start this off a certain way. Then I'm going to segue into the topic, and then I'm going to do a couple of things here, but you'll understand what I mean by this. And I'm going to do it this way because I know people are going to respond to this particular video. And when they do, they're going to wish they watched it first and then spoke, because I'm watching how people are responding to myself and looking like hypocrites as they talk because they didn't take.
He actually, his mods, wait, what? His mods banned me for mocking him not being able to find the only hippopotamus. I'm sorry, Fallout. That's fucking terrible. G-Man, check your mods. Come on. You're supposed to be from the great debate days. If somebody's got a fucking opinion, let them have it. Time them out, sure, but ban them. Come on.
Time out to actually watch the video. So, the first thing that I want to say is that I want to remind people about the Sowing and Reaping YouTube channel. When I first started this YouTube channel, at first I was going to just make a series of YouTube shorts, and then I decided to use this YouTube channel to go after the group I commonly call the Dragoons. And then when that was all over and I stopped being friends with Shani and Rev, I decided to use this channel to express my views and my opinions about Shani and Rev and explain what was really going on, because a lot of people tend to forget that I was being called the slave, I was being called the simp, and all this other.
Oh yeah, is it funny? Because I didn't watch the whole thing. Like, I was going back and forth because I was more interested. I think this one I was watching. It's all good. Okay, I was watching Wody, his part 3. Oh my god, that was good.
Other stuff, you know what I mean? And it was good to get a lot of that stuff off my chest that I was holding in, about.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I was watching Wody
about those two, but that time is over, right? And now, I'm sorry. This is important too. A lot of the audience was supporting me for no longer being Shani and Red's friends. They were saying a lot of nice stuff. Some of them was giving donations. And a lot of them was just being the way that they are. Then the Dragoons started making YouTube videos, started getting angry and getting mad, and they wanted to create some type of separation between me and the new audience. Because let's just face it, there are some people in here that believe I should be put in the same league as Shani and Rev. And by the end of this video, not only am I going to make that look stupid, but I'm going to make people think.
That is hilarious. I love his impression of her. Or his imitation. I'm sorry, his imitation of her is great. He's really good at what he does. I like his attention to all the details too.
About getting into the morality argument with me again, as I'm about to approach this from a totally different perspective, to show people just how much you're out of their league in this particular topic with somebody like me. And I mean it. So let's actually get into this. And then after this, I'm going straight to bed. I am exhausted. I am tired. But I realize I haven't made a video in a while. So let's get into this. So yeah, so these people was trying to put me in the same league with Shanny and Rivs. And then number one argument was that I knew about the abuse. Now, obviously, I've already talked about that, shown that that's nonsense. I actually used my head and used proper logic. I didn't use just, lie about them.
Oh, I agree, because I watched a lot of the older videos to try to catch up on some of the lore. And yeah, my brain is still hurting from that. Now it hurts from other things on here.
More you can to try to tie me into that mess. And I've shown why they were wrong. And I've done it to the point that I've been on
Oh, good. I hope it starts getting a little more better here.
certain people's YouTube channels and flat out humiliated them on the topic. Okay. And one of the biggest things that proves that they're wrong about that is they all refuse to have William or Zachary on their channel and actually ask them. But then they got to worry about that. Because once they're old enough, they'll be on my channel calling all of you liars. The people that said that. All right. And before anybody says, I don't have the right, read the title of this video. Because if you're one of the people that think I don't got the right, you're not going to like this video. Because you're about to go to church and you're about to hear about yourself today. And no, I'm not going to be quoting the Bible every 5 seconds. I have other ways of dealing with you.
No, I don't think so. I think you just mispronounced a word. G-Man. I'm not calling anybody a hypocrite over here. All some people are saying is that those kids should not be on talking about it. Like, if they did it on their own channels, that's their own choice. I don't know, though. I think G-Man would let them talk at least.
Okay. So that's what they were saying.
He could just stop, yeah. But he's not going to. He's not going to. Yeah, I guess. My view on it is these children have been through enough. Their parents are all over the internet being made fun of. And, well, their mom. And regardless of what type of mom she was, Will has said it. I watched those interviews. He loves his mom. I'm sure that they're tired of hearing all of this. No. But I'm sure they're tired of hearing all of this and talking about it. Maybe they don't want to. I'm just, I have to see it from both sides. On the other hand, they do know G-Man. And I've seen G-Man give interviews, and he is more able to let them speak their truth. Yeah, exactly. I've been doing some research.
They were saying that I don't have the right to talk about William and Zachary. They do it every day. As a matter of fact, they built their whole channels on that nonsense. Oh, the kids. Never did nothing for these kids during that time. The kids.
Yep, exactly, Fallout. I wouldn't have them up here. No way. No way.
You know what I mean? So,
regardless of what they think I said about my daughter, which was inaccurate, but I wouldn't.
Let's get into this here for a minute. Let's start off with some of the newer people that are saying the things that they're saying. I know I said I was going to talk about them no more, but we're going to talk about Hussey for a minute, but just in a different way. And then we're going to talk about David Anthony, and then we're going to talk about some other people in here. So let's start off with Hussey and his crew.
G-Man, just call him Skittles. Okay, Skittles.
Ever since Shanny and Red stopped making consistent content on here, they have been, Hussy has been stretching to try to go after me because Hussy needs content. I think by now a lot of people understand who and what he is. Notice I'm calling him a he. I'm not really attacking his pronouns and all that stuff and whatnot. But
I don't ever remember Wigs or Skittles going by any other pronouns than he.
He's been stretching and wanting content. Because let's face it, you ain't gonna get no original content from him. Maybe him walking into the store and that's about it. But you're not gonna get any original content. You want original content, trust me, you're gonna get a lot of great original content on this YouTube channel with what I got planned soon. But not that stupid nonsense that you guys have been watching over there. Hey guys, welcome to the store. But anyway, he's over there talking about the YMCA. First of all, let's talk about the YMCA here for a minute. The YMCA is the Young Men's Christians Association. I'm going to repeat this. And again, some of you who follow us ain't going to like this particular video today. It's called the Young Men's Christian Association. I think that's what it's called, the Young Men's Christian Association, which happens to be a nonprofit business. Place where people go to work out, they go swimming, and the homeless or the people who are low income can stay there and get a roof over their head. Hussy doesn't see the YMCA that way. Hussy sees the YMCA as a place for people with extracurricular activities, and I'll leave it at that. I've said this on my G-Man channel, and I'm going to say it on this channel. And I know David Anthony's going to feel this, especially when I start going after him. If you do not have a basis for your morality, you need to stop trying to judge other people, especially when it's time to talk about me. Now, I particularly don't mind people having their opinions about me and what I do and what I don't do. But I officially want to know what the basis for this morality is. I want to know what standard am I being judged by? Am I being judged because Hussy's a good person? And Hussy's saying because I'm a good person, I'm going to judge G-Man and the things that G-Man does on his channel. And the friends that G-Man has. And everything that G-Man does. What exactly?
I don't know the lore behind these two. I don't, but something tells me, G-Man, that he's just doing it to poke at you, like he's been trying to do to me and everybody else. Just go with it and laugh at it. Fuck it. There's no point.
It's a standard because I'm going to tell you what mine is. Mine is God. Straight up. What is his? God told me to love, and if you happen to be a friend of mine, you happen to be somebody I'm close to, I am going to love you. Now, my enemies, I'm going to love them too, but I'm going to do it differently. Okay? And one of these...
Aw, Skittles, he loves you. Just in a different way.
days I'll do a Bible study or I'll do a video on here on what I mean about that. Because clearly he doesn't understand it. A lot of you have heard Hussy say that he's a Christian, yet he looks at the Young Men's Christian Association as being a place for extracurricular activities, if you know what I mean. Ignoring all of the passages in the scripture that talks about those extracurricular activities.
G-Man, there was a lot that happened. I don't know if like your mind just didn't see it back then. I mean, look at there's been issues with the Catholic Church. There's been issues with Boy Scouts of America, Girl Scouts. There was issues with the YMCA. Ours, where I grew up, was shut down due to issues. So I could see where Skittles gets that idea from. I have to see it from both sides, right? You have to be fair when you do these things.
And it becomes,
And I really don't think it's so much the YMCA itself. I think it's more or less the song with the Village People that he is using to laugh at you with. That's what I think it is. He's trying to make content, and instead of laughing at it, you are just getting mad and raging.
it's a problem because now it's not just him, it's the people listening to him that are agreeing with him who have no conscience going around saying that about the Young Men's Christian Association. Yes, I made jokes on this YouTube channel about it myself, but I'm not making no jokes about that no more. And I only did it a couple of times. He does it all the time on his YouTube channel. Plays the music on his channel and everything.
He only does it for you, Chief Man. He doesn't do it all the time.
But that hypocrite gets on here and says that he's a Christian. Now he's a morally good person. Now, here's the thing. If he says he's not a morally good person, then really he would be worse than Satan himself if he argues he doesn't have any morals. See, I've been stupid on here. I've been sitting here allowing him just to say whatever he wants to me. Say, oh, G-Man, you're this, you're that. Based on what? I dare him to say based on my own Bible, because if he does, I'll cook him. I'll cook him. Because my Bible says that every last one of us are sinners. He don't want to have that conversation with me, right? I don't start off saying I'm a good person. I don't even believe I'm a good person. I believe that Jesus was good, but I'm not a good person. You're never going to hear me get on here and say I'm a good person.
Chad is on fire.
But I will tell you that I'm righteous in the eyes of Almighty God. And I understand what these words mean. I know what a dictionary is. But Hussey's a hypocrite. He's a hypocrite because Hussey makes threats at other people on YouTube. He's threatened people in his own audience. He's threatened his mods. He's threatened other YouTube channels with legal action. He's threatened other people, calling them names.
Yeah, by the way, I'm still waiting for so-called papers that have never come. And the last time I spoke to the detective on my daughter's case, he thought I was crazy because they have gotten nothing. Nothing.
Derogatory words. But the second you do it to him, it's a problem. And not only is it him saying it, it's his audience going around saying that, oh, GTV, Unicorn Girl, or some other content creator
I got a shout out. I love it.
said this about him and they're terrible people, while Hussey is poking fun and calling other people names. The man is a hypocrite. He is an inconsistent hypocrite. I've always scratched my head and wondered, why judge other people when you're not even looking at yourself in the mirror?
No offense to anybody. This is commentary and it's for educational purposes only, and it's only, fun banter, but I don't think he can see in the mirror. Okay? I don't think he can see properly in the mirror. I'm just
Let me give you an
saying.
example of what I'm talking about. He said that Shandy was running a scam. Okay, with the things that she was doing on here and whatnot. Yeah, he won't address the money that he raised for that laptop that he got or that computer that he has, and why he never uses it.
But we know why. We already know the lore behind that, G-Man. That's not loop here.
How people can give him $1,000 or $2,000 donations, and this guy doesn't even address it. And he just unmods people because they have a disagreement. As a matter of fact, I'm noticing when people disagree in this chat, He's quick to block them or have their people hide them.
And you just let one of your mods ban one of my mods, G-Man. Now I'm going to call you out because yes, they do that over there. And it's shitty. But one of your mods blocked my mod because he had an opinion. What are you going to do to rectify that?
The dude's a soft hypocrite. There are people that's going to disagree with me until I retire from YouTube.
And also, he wasn't even, I know, but still, listen, when you're doing, from what I've been watching on all these other reaction channels, when you're reacting, you have to see it from both sides. He's calling Skittles a hypocrite, which we all know he is. Absolutely, I do not disagree with that. But G-Man right now is being a hypocrite because you got blocked for asking him how he couldn't find a wild hippopotamus in Scranton. Fallout Healer was blocked in G-Man's channel for asking him why he couldn't find the only wild hippopotamus in Scranton, PA. Or something like that. And now G-Man is saying, oh, all they do over there is block people. So I'm kind of calling him out on his hypocrisy with this. Because that's what reaction channels are supposed to do, see both sides. And as yes, Hussy and them do that, absolutely. I have done it, but you, sir, your mods have done right. That I'm not saying you care, Fallout. I'm just like you said, I'm trying to make a valid point. Like, you can't in good conscience sit there. I can't in good conscience sit there and not call out this hypocrisy, because I've seen his mods block other people as well. So you do the same thing, G-Man. Maybe if you don't want that to be said, talk to your mods. Timing people out is one thing. Banning them is a whole other thing. And they should only be banned if they're in there being vile and making threats or whatever. That's the only time.
I'm not going to block you simply because you disagree with me. I believe in freedom of speech to a certain extent.
And again, one of your mods blocked one of mine. So let's just not do this, okay?
I'm a little bit different than other Christians on here because I believe in limited freedom of speech. But I'll still let you say what you're going to say in my chat because I know I can use it later. But that's not the only thing that they're being hypocritical about. Why is it that every single time my Cash App shows up on here, I got somebody making a comment on here calling me a beggar, e-beggar. As a matter of fact, the Dragoons for years were guilty of accusing me of being a scammer myself. They accused me of this. They look really stupid when the people who once supported them on their claims don't support them no more, and they call them outright liars. I'm running a scam when I'm doing a fundraiser. I'm running a scam when I put the Cash App out there for people to donate to my channel for whatever reason or whatever, whether it's to be something silly like answering a question.
Here's my view on this whole monetization, putting your Cash App or Venmo or whatever it is that you use out there, okay? Because he's absolutely right. He actually is absolutely right here. He actually is absolutely right here. He actually is absolutely right here. Like they went after somebody else. I'm not going to say poor guy's name on here, but they went after somebody else for saying because he raised money for equipment, spent it on that equipment plus some of his own money, and they were calling him a scammer for it. Which is why I refuse to drop anything. I would rather try to just get it on my own because I don't need the hypocrisy in any of that. So I understand what he's saying here, but at the same time, G-Man, we know why Skittles does it. We know why other people are doing it. We know why. I'm putting those in caps. We know why. Because it's very clear, and some people are actually doing it for fundraising, and they show what they're fundraising, or they say like I'm doing. They're doing to put it back into the channel, right? Like, my brain is starting to malfunction already. But he is right. That is very hypocritical, Skittles. Stop doing it.
This channel was monetized. I was doing pretty good with the whole super chat thing and whatnot, and it just wasn't me, and I stopped doing it because I know what I like doing and I know what I don't like doing. And the super chat thing is not my thing. People want to donate; they know how to ask me for my cash app. I'm not going to charge you to watch my YouTube channel. I think to this very day that's ridiculous. If you got to pay me to watch my YouTube channel, that doesn't make me much. All right. So these other channels, same channels that's sitting here telling me that I'm a scammer, can sit there and let me explain to you how some of them are scamming some of you. And this is for the audience members. This is not for the content creators. I'm going to share something with you. One of the things that they were doing a few years ago, and some of them are still doing this now, is that some of these people are donating like $200 at a time, $300 at a time, to get some of you smaller donators to get jealous of them so that you can start donating bigger donations to them. When they make those so-called big donations, they either cancel their credit card transaction, or what they will do is that they'll give that money back to the person who gave it to keep the scam going. Go look this stuff up. You'll see what I'm talking about. These are the kind of things that goes on in these communities. But then they want to turn around and call me a scammer as if I don't know this stuff. Don't get it twisted. Just because I get on here and I talk about God all the time, or I'm sorry, on the other channel, and I get on here and I talk about Shanny and Rev and I talk about the stuff on here, doesn't mean I'm stupid. It doesn't mean I'm not aware of what's going on. I'm aware of the discourse. I'm aware of the private meetings. I'm aware of all of this stuff. I was aware of it 4 years ago. I'm aware of it now.
Okay.
But it just cracks me up on how these hypocrites can call you names, say negative stuff about you, threaten other YouTube channels, but when you do it, somehow it becomes a bad thing. And then they want to walk around here like they're quote unquote good people. Let this be officially known on my GTV channel. If you're going to make a moral statement about me, I want the basis for your morality. If you don't give it to me, you're going to get laughed at. And I'm not going to take you seriously. And it's as simple as that. Most of the people who call somebody good or evil don't even know what these words mean. I don't consider good people laughing at homeless people. That's not what a good person does. I get that you want to change people and that you want to change their minds and you want to make them better. You want to put them in a position where they have to make changes in their life. I get and I understand that. It's tough love. But laughing at homeless people? Nah, I think that's kind of dumb for you to call yourself a good person if you're doing that. I want you to imagine that you,
No, G-Man, we're not laughing at homeless people. We're laughing at the stupid shit that Shani and Rev are doing. There's a difference.
Viewer have lost everything. And now you're living on the street. Now, mind you, you probably got a job and you're saving your money. Maybe you're living in your car. And by the way, this is going on all over America.
That's true.
And all you're doing is laughing at them. And you want to call yourself a good person and you want to be treated like a good person, you must be crazy. You're absolutely crazy. Now, let's get to David Anthony here for a minute. David Anthony, because he's so boring and tired and useless, now, man, let me tell you guys something about David Anthony that a lot of you don't know. A lot of you know David Anthony from this reaction community. And that's how you guys have gotten to know him.
He hasn't really. Like, we all know this already. And again, I'm going to call out hypocrisy when I see it. You can't criticize one person and do the same exact thing.
You know David Anthony from the reaction community. I know David Anthony from the Great Debate community. As a matter of fact, there are several people in this community I know from the Great Debate community.
Okay, he's not. I don't think he's talking about the guy that is the Skittles mod here. I think he's talking about that I wrote this guy or whatever.
A lot of you don't know what this guy actually believes and what he thinks about stuff. For example, how many of you think this man's a Christian, for example? That's what David Anthony's going to tell you. That he's a Christian, a man of God. How many of you actually believe this about him? How many of you know that
I don't like either of them. I'm just saying there are two different ones.
David Anthony does not believe that the Bible is the Word of God? Ask him. He was in this league with these other crazy people that said that what is it? That the Bible is the mark of the beast. He was in league with these.
Okay, I don't agree that the Bible is the mark of the beast, but I mean, there's a few things that you could call out in here, G-Man. First of all, dude was talking to a burning bush. And then magically thought he could part the Red Sea. Man wrote the Bible. Okay? Man wrote the Bible. And actually, fun fact, I was just watching a whole history documentary about King James the First of England and the 6th of Ireland, or the opposite way around, whatever. Not Ireland, England, my bad. He wrote the King James version of the Bible. And he was very much human, sir. And any real person that goes to church, like my church told me when I used to go, read the Bible like you would read any good story. Okay, we're not supposed to know what's going to happen. We're not supposed to know these things.
He's crazy behind people. He has a very universalist belief system. He believes that everybody's going to heaven. On David Anthony alone, I can read one chapter in any book of the Bible and actually eviscerate him if I wanted to. I choose not to do it because that's not the purpose of the channel.
Quit being a fool.
Oh, good Lord, who is that?
Glorifying
I'm sorry.
that you're going around there.
I had to skip through that. I don't like that shit's boring.
Doing sexual things with the same sex. Where the heck is that in the Bible? I'll do a Bible study and humiliate some of these people in here. Now, David Anthony also gets on here and says that the Bible is not the Word of God. He doesn't even know what the term means. And David Anthony will get on here and will yell at a screen and tell me I shouldn't be doing this and I shouldn't be doing that, like he's my daddy or something. But he's doing it so he can get super chats. And that's his business. I don't care about him doing it. But I want people to understand something. This guy's a fake and a fraud. And I've been exposing him for years. And I mean for years. He has a ulterior motive on why he goes about making videos about me. The majority of the people that come after me, that follow after Hussey, are atheists, and they come after me because they don't like my work against them.
No, never heard of her, Healer. I'll have to look into her.
And if they're not that, they don't know enough about me to make these claims. Like I said, the research is out there. You may think these channels have a lot of videos, but I got more. I can assure you, a whole lot more. A whole lot more. And I've done a lot more on here. And I'm talking about things that matter and that will matter. There are people in here. There are people on here who are hardcore militant atheists that are Christians now because of my ministry and the things that I do on here. Don't give me this garbage that G-Man not a Christian, G-Man this, yeah, well, whatever. But David Anthony is a hypocrite. And he's a liar. He's never recovered from the fact that his brother became an atheist.
Cool. I'll have to check her out. What's her like, is she on YouTube? Like, how do I find her?
I don't know what he is now. And that we in the Great Debate community absolutely
Oh, okay, cool. I'll check it out.
eviscerated him multiple times.
Oh, come on. We know this.
Now I'm going to see how many people actually still support me now. Because the bottom line is, I'm not going to let some small time, bottom of the barrel, demonic YouTubers on here dictate to me who I'm going to be friends with.
Oh, Latitty. Okay, I think I've heard of her. Great. I'm going to check her out. I have to now.
Who I ain't going to be friends with. You're not going to 1 minute say to me, oh, G-Man, you're pretty cool, G-Man, for not, for breaking away. And then the next minute, oh, G-Man, you're no different than them. It doesn't work that way with me. I see right through that baloney. I'm not saying you're going to see me being bosom buddies with them. I'm not going to be having steak dinners with them. I'm not going to be doing all of that stuff. We just called it a ceasefire and a truce from the constant back and forth. That's all that was. Which I do with all of my enemies. How many of you ever thought that you would have saw Dragnet on my YouTube channel and me and him having a cordial conversation again? That guy spent about 3 to 5 years attacking me. Straight, nonstop. He made his reputation on attacking me, not Shanny. Yet he was on this YouTube channel and we had a cordial conversation, and that is still on this channel. And we made peace.
Okay, hold on. At 20 minutes still. Okay. I'm not seeing it. Help me. Oh, wait, is it Tisha? Yeah, Tisha. All right, let me try that. This person here? Yo, here it is. Yep. Oh, I've seen her. I've seen her. All right. I'll subscribe. Show love to Shortisha so we can check this out. Okay. Let's see what we got here because I don't. Oh, okay. Here we go.
What's wrong, Sour Sally? No sleep again tonight? No sleep for the wicked.
I love you, Heidi.
You only love
sweet baby.
yourself. Evil. Won't you do some more demonic chanting there? Devil.
What?
What?
Hello. Hey, I got one of those videos to load.
That is a jump scare. Please put some warning up. Holy shit, what is it?
Video in my shorts that's outside. Check that video out and turn the volume up. It sounds like a fire. It sounds like, and then it sounds like a metal worker. I don't know what that is. But there's something to the 3 videos that I got. There's something to that video. But turn the volume up and listen to it. It sounds like something's burning. I mean, it sounds like hell. It's. Did you? Did you turn the volume way up and listen to it? Them noises, something's not right there, and I've been saying that. You want to know where the fucking devil lives? They know. Where the devil has his throne, they fucking know this. And everybody's acting stupid. That's what.
Yeah, the devil has a throne, but currently right now it's right there at the Jessup, Maryland truck stop. Yeah, that's where the devil is. And Tammy, nobody sees anything in your stupid videos. You want to know why? Because there's absolutely fucking nothing there.
It kills me because they know exactly. These people are playing stupid.
Okay.
They may be playing, but you're not. Hilarious. Rage quit for me, baby.
You nasty perverts. You make me sick.
You're the pervert, weirdo. Oh.
How is YouTube rigged? What the hell are you talking about? Oh, dang. But yeah, listen to that video. If you turn the volume up, something's just not right there. And I've said that all along. But you know what? It doesn't matter, America. You know what, America?
Going by the title of this video, and I don't know much about this woman, but I'm going to say this. Honey, put the glass pipe down. Okay?
You know what? Never mind, America. Shit. You don't, none of you's got any common sense. People just got to constantly just all over podcast. I mean, what's that got to do with anything? You all lost your fucking mind.
You never had one to lose.
You need to fucking kiss my fucking ass, bitch.
Kiss your own.
I hope God wipes. I can't wait for God to wipe this
Stick your
fucking
head up
place
your
out.
own ass and fight for air. Good night, Scammy.
Oh, shit. That was great. That was fucking great. Where the hell did I go? But hey, all right, guys, I'm gonna jump off here because I'm going to catch the Waftcast thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. We're gonna cover more of her. We're definitely gonna cover more of her. But I'm gonna go catch the Waftcast premiere. I'm kind of excited about it. So hope to see y'all over there. Not quite sure about the thumbnail of it yet, but we'll find out, won't we? See you there, healer. Peace and love, guys. Have a great night. Thanks for joining.